The Bauhaus was designed by its founder Walter Gropius in 1919. After Germany's defeat in the First World War, a great interest in the education of art arose following the censorship of the previous regime. The founding of the school at Weimar began a new age in art education, and the Bauhaus curriculum only continued to evolve after its closure in 1924 and the opening of the Bauhaus in Dessau. Gropius designed the school at Dessau in Saxony-Anhalt, Germany. Its facilities, modern and futuristic, were inaugurated on December 4, 1926. The school itself was a pioneer of the modernist movement and its design processes. Its professors sought to bridge the gap between instruction and production of modernism in the arts. The longevity of Bauhaus is an astonishing aspect of art and architecture's modern history. Its designer asked, "What draws an artistic designer to perfect achievements of technology?" To which he later answered, "Their means of design." Gropius believed in duality of design, that it contains a spiritual aspect and purpose, while also being dependent of the materials and methods of the current technology. With this concept in mind, he founded Bauhaus at Dessau and intended to unify materiality and purpose of design. The Bauhaus design was regarded as the materialized manifesto of Bauhaus ideals, which begs the clarification of what exactly those ideals are. Mainly, to educate the young and prepare them for the industrialized future. In Dessau, technology and art would be fused under a new unity, as Gropius described in his lecture, Kunst und Technik. The school is oriented in a pinwheel structure when viewed from above. The buildings themselves are separated by function, with its dormitories, meeting spaces, and classrooms connected by bridges and wings. The eastern building held residential studios, initially for 28 students, until they were made into classrooms in October of 1930. The school fostered modernism and included design in kitchen appliances, textiles, and furnishings. The designs of these items have since become fused with the iconography of the school. In the midst of political struggle, war, and the elements themselves, Bauhaus has survived surprisingly for over 8 decades. The school's longevity is not solely the product of its relocation, reanimation, or restoration, rather because Bauhaus represents an immortal, enduring, and limitless idea. Gropius's design intent is identifiable even 80 years later. Design dynamics survived in part because of Dessau's furnishings, teapots, and glass curtains, but also in large part to its identity as a monument to an unending concept of modernism of technique and preservation of the human spirit.